Welcome to the Stainless Steel World podcast. We are here live today at the Stainless Steel World exhibition. It's day 2 of the 2025 event. There's a real buzz on the expo floor at the moment. You can hear the voices behind us.
Absolutely.
I've got a very special guest sitting with me today, somebody I've known for a long time, Tom Meulendijks. He's the founder and CEO of SteelTrace. So welcome, Tom.
Thank you.
Thanks for
having
joining us
me.
today.
Yeah.
You've been to many of our events, Duplex World, Stainless Steel World.
Yeah.
You've spoken, you've been on the expo floor, you've met people. It's lovely to have you back.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate the invite.
Now, SteelTrace is a really interesting company because you're helping mitigate risks for companies by using digital technologies such as blockchain.
Right.
So give us a little bit of a summary of what you're actually doing.
So, our platform can be deployed on a supply chain. Usually it's pushed by an operator or an EPC. And we capture structured data of the manufacturing processes from melt all the way to operations. So it goes from the steel making process to coatings to the as-built eventually of the product that's been taken into use. And we capture structured data. So where everything now is exchanged in document formats, PDFs or MRBs, SteelTrace fully digitalizes that, and we take the specifications of the customer, and then we automatically verify all the data coming in. And there's a digital workflow for inspectors, QAs to sign off digitally, making everything available in real time to the customer, which gives them an insight in, is it going to be compliant? Is it going to be on time? And so forth. And detect quality issues earlier.
Okay. Can we see this kind of company as actually part of the greater digitalization of our industry, in fact?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think this is one of the core things that this industry is doing, right? There's the specification, and then you're doing all these tests and showing to your customer that you can meet these requirements. And that is currently, it's digitized in a PDF format, but that means it's still fully manual, the process. And digitalizing this can really speed up everything from to delivery and order processes and so forth.
So can I understand this is also helping to sort of make your whole supply chain more efficient? You're making things faster, lead time shorter.
Yeah.
Products to customers faster.
Products to customers faster, but also detecting quality issues early on, so you can mitigate bigger disasters later on. So the de-risks the supply chain. It brings information. So I can give you an example. In the offshore pipeline business, it's often the operator that buys the pipeline and then supplies it to the EPC. In that case, the information flow is from the mill to the operator, and often it takes a while before it gets to the EPC. With SteelTrace, those connections are made in the beginning, and the EPC receives the information quickly, can therefore see if there's going to be welding issues later on, can do their planning of what to weld, which pipe to weld to which pipe, and therefore de-risking their process.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a great solution, but what has the response been from industry? What's the uptake like for this kind of technology?
Yeah. So, I mean, you know that I've been doing this for a long time, and it took a while to get traction here. So we started more at the mill size. We were originally working with Vallourec, with Mega, with Inoxtec. They kind of pre-financed us because they wanted to have the counterfeiting issue tackled in the industry. But then when we finished the pilots with them, they were like, yeah, this is great, but our customer keeps asking for a PDF. So then we had to go and put our sales efforts to the customers and show them, hey, we needed to build something that can actually receive digital documents. And that's what we started building. And, now we have Chevron, Subsea 7, Aker BP using it. And there's a couple of more coming soon. So now it's starting to grow.
Right.
Well,
so
we needed
the
to
whole supply chain.
Yeah, you need the whole supply chain, and coding companies, AUT companies, all of these testing labs, all of them need to be connected, supply data, and have then it's the most optimal.
Yeah, and of course, oil and gas is quite notoriously conservative.
Yeah.
For good reason. They have to be careful.
Yeah.
But I can imagine that this is so important for stopping, not just for traceability and quality control, but really for counterfeits to keep those out of the system.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's why I would hope that the steel industry starts embracing these technologies as well. Because if you think about it, if there are counterfeit products with your name on it, it's a risk for you in liability, but there's also more products in the market than there should be from the quality that you deliver. So now you're competing against yourself in counterfeiting problems, which will with counterfeit products, which puts the price down. So if we can, have a market which is clean and where we know that I'm buying something and it came from that manufacturer, then that should also be good for the steel industry itself because it reduces supply.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's not just a health and safety issue or, worrying about accidents at the plants.
Yeah,
It's actually the market
there's a
itself.
financial benefit as well. Yeah, it's yeah, absolutely.
So what's the next step for you? Where do you see this going?
Yeah, so we are mostly deployed now on offshore pipelines, and we're extending that to other operators. We were getting more and more mills on the platform that work with us directly. So Tenaris is on our platform. We just connected Liberty Steel, and so we see that network growing, and then we see ourselves going to other product types, other use cases like topsides or heat exchangers. Even there's been talk about that. So really diversify the end product, and there you already hear that the product kind of evolved also to that to handle specific product types, not so much as just steel.
Right.
Yeah. So the end use case is important for the market demand for this technology.
Yeah. Actually, this could be really wide application of this technology. I mean, the sky's the limit at the end of the day.
Sky's the limit. Eventually, you could do everything. You can go beyond steel.
Yeah.
We can go into other different product types. Our vision is that any complex manufacturing process that is currently certified using inspectors and tests like we do in the steel industry will eventually move to a fully digital workflow, and the document will stop to exist. We will all move into data. We will all start using blockchain to ensure traceability and ensure authenticity of the data of the product. So that's our vision for the future, and our mission is to become the main supplier to solve that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess you're out here today walking the expo floor looking for customers. Perhaps?
Yeah, absolutely. Spreading the word. We already had a couple of really good conversations with a couple of stockists that are looking to digitize. I think digitization is more on the agenda now than it was 8 years ago when we started this. Then it was definitely like, what is this guy talking about? And now we're just like, yeah, no, we need to do this because, our workforce is shrinking. People are retiring, we need to do more with less.
Yeah. And in that respect, maybe also Europe is the ideal place to launch this because there are fewer engineers, fewer materials people, fewer technical
100%.
people.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, Europe is it's definitely it's getting older. So we need to we need to keep up and remain competitive, and becoming more efficient is how to do that.
Good. Yeah. Great. Okay, well, thanks for joining us today. It's wonderful to catch up with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hope you have a great rest of the show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And great to see you again, Joanne.
Thanks.